Dave Schoenfeld on ESPN, potential MLB trade proposals. One is to pry Paul Skeens out of Pittsburgh.
All right. What is this?
The Tigers offer Max Clark, Kevin McGonigal,
The two top 15.
number 8, number 11,
Yeah.
right-hand pitcher Jackson Jobe,
Who's no longer on that list because he's already matriculated, but yeah.
infielder Colt Keith,
Oh, wow.
and right-hand pitcher Sawyer Gibson Long.
But that's the kind of move that would make Pittsburgh go, I'm going to try to play the role of Pittsburgh without knowing much about the other two offers. I'm just going to look at the Tigers offer. So you would get the Tigers' top 2 prospects, really their top 3 prospects, because a year ago, Jackson Jobe was like the number 1 prospect in all of baseball. But because he ended up pitching with the Tigers last year and started this year on the roster, he's no longer eligible to be on that list. So effectively, it's their top 3 players in the organization. In addition to Colt Keith, who we talked a little bit about last hour about how good he has been since May and how on the season he's raised his OPS up to 779, and he's also very young and on a very team-friendly contract. So those 4 players plus Sawyer Gibson Long, who feels like that's just a throw-in at this point. If I'm Pittsburgh, is that enough? It's a lot of hitting and the promise of one pitcher who has not pitched well in the majors. Might be asking for a little bit more on the pitching end if I was Pittsburgh. If I were Pittsburgh, I would say that's a good start, a really good start. We can have this conversation, but give me somebody else.
Do I think there's a chance in hell that Pittsburgh's going to move Paul Skeens? I don't. And if I were a general manager of a team like Detroit, and I saw this, I would want to shoot Dave Schoenfeld out of a cannon. I think these types of stories do damage because if they don't win a World Series, people will say it's Scott Harris's fault because he didn't trade for Paul Skeens. Right. Until somebody reports that, yes, Pittsburgh is actively listening and willing to move Paul Skeens, I refuse to believe it. A pitcher that good under club control for that long is unfathomably untradeable, in my opinion.